What's up, She's Not Selling Sisters? So we have a very juicy app today where we're talking about different personality styles and we get a little bit personal about some feedback that we've delivered. So take a seat, grab the vino, you know what to do. See you on the inside.
I want to get straight into this one because it's a juicy one. And it's something that has come to light in the community recently where someone stopped me mid-session, love it a bit. She stopped me mid-session. She's like, Brooke, I'm confused. Coach Tash tells us to do this. Coach Ali tells us to do this. And you're telling us to do this. Like, correct. My head's about to explode. So I want to talk about it.
Yeah.
Because imagine if you went to school and you were taught the same thing, you were taught the same thing from every single, in the exact same way.
Yeah.
Like,
can I just give like a really clear example to this?
Yeah.
Right? Because I love learning from different styles. I always say not too many because your head will explode. Mm-hmm. I like to learn from about 2 to 3 different people. Then I get to decide what suits me, right? This is about having discernment in your own personality. Mm-hmm. But let's take the school analogy, right?
Yeah.
You go, all right, how do you get to 4? 2 plus 2, 2 times 2, 3 plus 1, 4 plus 0. Guess what? It's all correct. None of that is incorrect. It all leads to 4. You have to figure out what your favorite way to get to 4 is. That's all that we're doing for you. She's a 2 plus 2. I'm a 2 times 2. What do you want? Is that the end of the podcast?
and we're done. Wrap it up.
That's the gist of it, right?
Absolutely. Like, I don't have words. Like, that is perfect. That perfectly explains what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. It's funny because like the girls have been saying the same thing to me. They're like, well, you're quite like direct and you fluff around and you do a lot of the limiting beliefs at the front. Like if someone says they're nervous, you're like, what are you nervous about? And they're like, oh, but she like, they're kind of like, oh, nerves are normal, go forward. Yeah, but like what suits you? What feels good to you when we go through this call flow?
Right.
And they're like, oh, well, that feels better. And I'm like, we'll do that.
Exactly.
Right? But it's just like, okay, the whole point of learning how to close is to service the person in front of you the best. That's it. Yeah. My personality style of closing is not going to suit everyone. It's really not.
No.
And I've evolved into this personality style. I never started like this. It's evolved. And it's going to continue to evolve as the consumer landscape evolves as well. Mm-hmm. So we talked before in the other episode about how consumers are really savvy and they don't want to be sold all these dreams and bells and whistles. I don't do any of that shit anymore.
Yeah.
I took the girls through my pitch the other day and they were like, and I was like, yep, super informative, super direct. I'm like, any questions? This is how we do it. This is why it's great. This is how we get shit done. They love it.
Yeah. I agree. And I actually spoke about this today because we reviewed one of Ali's calls and Ali's our textbook queen. Like she is by the book.
Yep.
But so good. Like to see our call flow in action, she is the best to deliver that.
Yep.
And someone said to me, Brooke, you've told us before that you shouldn't go into a question and answer like type of scenario. And I go, okay, here's the difference about this account. We're selling a biz op, which means we're asking people to essentially leave their 9 to 5 that they've known forever.
Yes.
What kind of account would we be if we weren't giving them the answers to the questions that they have?
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's like, this is so important. Clarity helps people make decisions.
I love that.
Okay. Yeah. So if they have a burning question and you're trying to reframe them around it, like, why do you ask that question? Like,
why are you asking me questions?
Yeah, I'm curious. Like, why do you ask that question? It's like, no, they're curious. They are curious.
Exactly.
They have questions about this industry because they've never heard it before.
Yeah.
So it actually is going to do your potential client more of a service if you can give them clarity by answering their fucking questions.
Absolutely.
You know? On a fitness account, though, I would disagree. Like if they're trying to ask you about, you do macros or like, are you doing this in the gym?
That doesn't matter.
No, that doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But like on this specific account, it's important to
it's
give
a
that
massive
clarity.
career change. Absolutely. You have to be so transparent with what it is because look, if I'm dropping thousands and thousands on something that's supposed to help me make more money or get me to leave my job in the end, I'm going to be like, okay, great. So what's the actual roadmap? And so what's going to happen here? If someone's not answering that to me, I'm like, you don't know your systems.
Right.
And so I'm not going to spend money on your systems.
How can I borrow certainty from you when you don't even have it?
Exactly.
So yeah, I absolutely agree. It was great to see Ali do it that way. And then when she gave the price, it was a no-brainer. It's literally how you get your potential client resourceful.
Yeah, exactly. 100%.
So I actually saw a bit of a sprinkle of you in Ali's call today.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. And so we're talking about this because we all have different styles, right?
Yeah.
Well, how would you describe your style in a few words?
Direct.
Yeah.
One
Tough
word.
love Tash. Like, yeah.
Yeah, I said that today to my lady. I was like, look, I'm tough love Tash. And she's like, no, I've seen from the podcast. And I was like, oh, fuck. And I was like, it is what it is. And she's like, no, I really, like, I appreciate it though. Yeah. I was like, yeah, well, that's it. Like, you know what you're getting with me. I'm not going to fucking pretend to be anyone that I'm not.
Yeah.
That's just it.
That's it.
And I'm going to rub a lot of people the wrong way. But guess what? 99.9% of them though, they're like, yeah, fuck, that's actually what I needed to hear.
Babe, 100% of them. Whether they're ready to listen to it
Correct.
is another story.
Yeah.
And we saw that today. Exactly. Exactly. So we had, I messaged Tashi this morning and I said, you're famous. You're on Reddit.
I was like, woo! I had no idea. I took a coaching session. I'm like, I'm famous. And she's trying to call me. I'm in a coaching session. I'm like, I'm not answering yet. And then I read her message right before I called her. I was like, oh, famous for the wrong reasons.
Famous for literally being you, which is tough love Tash.
I literally didn't give a fuck because you know why? The woman that posted this anonymously on Reddit spent more time chatting with ChatGPT. Yes, babe, I know you use ChatGPT because I saw those N dashes. Than you did changing your own fucking life. So how dare you? You want to use my full name, you come to my face and tell me that you have a problem. Just saying.
I hope that was God.
Don't go on Reddit anonymously and bitch about just because someone's trying to hold you accountable.
No.
Maybe I was a little bit dismissive that day. But because I would have just had, I guarantee you, I would have had the shits with her fucking excuses.
Right.
That's it.
But you're
you
not
know me.
Yeah, I know you. Exactly. You. That's what I'm saying. Is 100% of the people will need what you have to say, whether they're ready to look in the mirror themselves. That's
Exactly.
You're not there to push them to
No.
do that.
No.
And so in Ali's call today, when I was just telling her I saw a bit of you, you could see she was getting a little bit fiery about like the fact that this woman was sitting on the fence, and she was like, look, I can't. She literally said, look, I can't help fence sitting.
I know.
She was like, you're either on it or off it. And I was like, Ali,
Let's go.
that was a bit of spice in that.
Yeah.
Because always I would see Ali in the last call of Ali's that I reviewed, she was kind of like, she would fluff it by being like, look, you know, I really can't help fence sitters. Are you on that side of the fence or are you on that side of the fence?
Not helping anyone. Yeah.
So now she's just deadpan straight saying
yeah.
it. And I was kind of like, damn. And you could see after she followed up with like, look, I say this from a place of care and I know I'm being hard on you.
Yeah.
But like I'm
'cause I
seeing
care.
something
Yeah.
in you that you're not seeing in yourself yet.
Yep.
And I'm doing you a disservice if I'm allowing you to have one foot in and one foot out.
It's called a miserable maybe for a reason.
Right. So I was like very impressed
Hell
with
yeah.
her call because that's a prime example of keeping her own style.
Yeah.
But adding in little bits of flair from different people.
Exactly.
She tried it out. She tried it on. She liked how it looked. She stuck with it.
Perfect. That's
Right.
great. What's your personality style? I mean, I know, but say it for the girlies.
I'm like a warm hug.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are.
I am. I will challenge you, but I'll do it in a way that, it's not, I don't think I've ever been very direct with someone.
Yeah.
Like literally to the point where like, I can't help you if you're going to keep doing this. Like I just wouldn't be able to say that. I tried.
Yeah.
I've tried to copy some of your stuff. Didn't go down well. It did not go down well. I told my lady, are you sitting down for this? As I said it, I was like, what the fuck?
You're like, how do I finish this shit?
And then I told her the price and she was like, oh, thank God you made me sit.
You're like,
I should never get out of this.
Well, that's it though. Like, and so you go so well with your own personality style because you own it and that's who you are authentically.
Yeah.
But like, I've always been told, even look, my shaman in Bali recently was like, just so you know, not everyone's going to like what comes out of your mouth because he's like, all you speak is truth.
Yeah.
And he's like, the truth can be harsh, but he's like, you don't see it that way. You see the truth as freeing.
Right.
So he's like, just careful with your mouth.
Yeah. You unlock the cage that people put themselves in.
Because you know why? And thank you for that.
Yeah.
But for so long, my throat chakra was closed for years. These girls would have no idea. They would not recognize me years ago.
No.
I didn't want to be on social media. I would have never done a podcast. I didn't want to say how I really felt because I was so trapped inside because I was trapping myself. So now feeling on the other side that freedom, like I've got shingles. Oh, I've got shit. No, I don't.
Damn, girl.
I've got tingles in my body right now. Feeling being on the other side, because I've been on the fucking side where I've been trapped by myself and not said what I felt. The truth, I don't care how you're going to fucking take it in the moment on the call. But I guarantee you it's gone into your subconscious. Whether you go to bed that night and the next day you're like, thank fuck she said that to me. It's unlocked. Whether it's a year or 10 years down the track, I planted the seed for you.
Right. You can't unsee it.
Nope.
That's the thing. When you don't hold the mirror up for someone, even if they don't want you to, even if not ready to look in the mirror, when you don't do that, you are literally feeding into whatever's keeping them trapped.
Exactly.
Whatever jail cell they've got themselves in, you are feeding into that by just allowing them their shitty excuses to continue letting it play out the way that it is.
I was literally coaching the girls on this today. So consequence section, because that's the section that gets me like really riled up, but I do it quite early on in the call. I don't really, I don't follow call flow.
No.
So I'm the worst person to do like call flow. So I'm like, what's the call flow? They're like, Dash, where's solution? I'm like, huh? What's the solution? I have no fucking idea. So I was teaching the girls in the consequence coaching session today. And I was just like, look, we're going to do something called like what's it called? Like debt tax, like a compound interest on all of this stuff. Because that's how I love to consequence people.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, so let's just say you don't change now, right? That's only today. It's only this week. It's not really going to matter. But what happens, all of these hidden tax, this interest that's eating into your life when you keep continuously pushing your dreams away, how many headstones are you going to have in your graveyard of dreams tomorrow, in a month, in a year, in 5, in 10, at the end of your life when you are laying on your deathbed?
It's too late to change.
Are you going to be looking at that graveyard and being like, oh, I'm so glad I have so many headstones? Or are you going to say, damn, I'm so glad that I just fucking did that shit?
Yeah.
Literally, do you know how many people I'm like, you're going to die? You know how many times I've said that in a
Death is coming
sales
for you.
call?
It's literally coming for you.
Literally, I don't care. That's
Every day
I
you're
love
a
it.
step closer to it.
Yes. But they're like, whoa.
Yeah, it's people who say consequence is manipulative and it's emotional blackmail.
No, it's not.
Right? No, it's fucking not. Everything has a
it's not.
consequence.
Exactly.
Everything has a consequence.
Yeah.
You even deciding to change has a consequence. Freedom has a
Exactly.
consequence. It has a cost. Like
Exactly.
everything does.
Yeah.
It's just getting you to actually weigh up, okay, am I going to allow myself and the prison cell that I've locked myself into, the person, the identity that I've practiced being the most, stop me from taking a risk?
Yeah. Yeah. That's what, okay, so this is the thing I always say to the girls as well. Look, we make everything so complicated as human beings. We try to bury our head in the sand with all of our problems, thinking that it's going to go away. Nothing changes, nothing fucking changes. And then it doesn't change. And then we're like, oh, what's going on here? Nothing's changed.
Yeah.
Right? All you have to do in that moment is you consequence someone with coaching framework.
Yeah.
And the reason why it's not manipulative is because I always teach the girls you finish on an empowering identity anchor, which is, okay, so now you know that you've got this. Are you willing to be the woman that keeps doing X, Y, Z and living this same reality and being depressed going to her 9 to 5? Or are you willing to be this woman over here, the one that's on your vision board? What are you choosing? And then do you know what? I respect their choice.
Yeah. I respect that choice too.
Yeah.
So the way I would be different there is like I'm quite motivational in the way that I speak.
Yeah.
So like that's just part of who I am, who I've evolved in the identity that I want to be when I'm in sales, which I want to talk about in a sec. I am like, the way that I sell is done through like inspiring and instilling hope in them. So like where they can literally, the most broken of people can get to the end and be like, holy fuck, like, wow, like you really held my hand through that.
Yeah.
Cause I do. I'm like here, my hand is out, both my hands out, come with me. Whereas you're like, I've paved the way, follow my footprints. I'm not fucking walking down and helping you. Follow my fucking footprints.
But I'm going to be waiting for you as soon as you make that decision.
Exactly. And so like, I respect the way that we sell so much because like I've seen yours work. I've seen mine work.
And it still works.
It still works. We were literally like this. Like
all the time.
There's no one like
one size fits all.
Right.
Yeah.
It's literally you need to try it on. Like a dress that looks fucking banging on you might not look banging on me.
And vice versa.
Yeah. So it's like try something on, see how it feels and
Yes.
see what the response is. That your everything you need to know is in the answers of your potential client.
Exactly.
Everything.
Oh my God. Yes.
So if you say something that you heard so-and-so say and your potential client doesn't respond in the same way or responds negatively, don't fucking try that again. Try something else.
Yes. You
Try
got to
the next
read
size
the
up
energy.
or the next size down or a different style of dress.
Yeah. It's so important. I say this all the time. It's all in the energy. You and I can say the same thing, but we can deliver it in a very different way.
Oh, yeah.
In a very different way. Like, I don't do wishful thinking, hopeful. I don't do that. I'm like, here's the standard of what you told me that you want.
Yeah.
Why haven't you gotten there yet?
Yeah.
Do you think you're going to get there currently? No.
Yeah.
So what are you going to do about it?
Yeah.
Then as soon as they make that decision, though, I'm like, congratulations, baby. How you feeling? They're like, fucking hell. Like, yeah. I'm like, all right.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I know. It's amazing. And like for me, my favorite potential client are the ones that are petrified.
Yeah.
Like honestly, like I have all the time in the world for those people because like I've been there.
Yeah,
and like I literally put up a story today. My dad filmed a video of
So
me and
nice.
Scott
So
like
cute,
literally
they were
buying a
fucked.
house. I know. He was so proud. He was like getting all the angles. And I was like, I remember shaking signing those forms. Like
Yeah.
I was literally like, oh my God, this is
You
700.
didn't look like you're in your power.
I wasn't in my
Yeah,
power. I was
no.
I was miserable. I was like, what am I doing? I'm buying a fucking shitty little house in Padbury for literally $750,000.
It's wild.
Like, I'm not even happy with the house. It needed renos. Like, the only
Yeah.
thing we liked about it was that it was on a big block and there was pool. And I was thinking to myself, like, in this moment, my energy should just be screaming, wow, I've made it. I'm living the Aussie dream.
Yeah.
Every part of me didn't feel that at all.
You were out of alignment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wasn't like, I was completely living someone else's dream.
Yeah. And that's
so,
it.
yeah, to tie it back to like styles,
Yeah.
it's like if you are selling like me or you're selling like Tash
Yeah.
and you are completely different to us, which you are,
Yeah.
your energy is going to scream fake. It's going to scream inauthentic and
Yeah.
you're going to feel uncomfortable and miserable.
Absolutely. Yeah. I just want to say, I'm still a little bit salty from that lady on Reddit.
Yeah, it's not nice to read.
But this is, like I said to you, the first thing I said to you on the phone was like, if you don't have any haters at this stage, you're not doing something right.
Exactly.
Right? So it's good. Like, it's holding up the mirror to me, and I was like, okay, cool. Like, just be aware if I get the shits with someone, don't be dismissive.
Yeah.
So I took that as a lesson, which is great. But at the same time, like Brooke was saying, like, if you've got a dream and you're bothered to take a call, you saw an ad, you put your fucking details in. Because this is not a short sequence, by the way. We have a whole nurture sequence that she
45-minute webinar you got to watch.
to qualify, then a podcast, then a triage call where we ask qualifying questions, then you have to get in. By the time you get there, like, you've committed so far. Don't get on a fucking phone call if you really are not ready to change your life, because the whole point of being on a closing call is you'll be challenged. You'll be challenged with your current state of beliefs, because if you were really living in your dream life, you wouldn't be on the call with me. Your current state of beliefs, they're serving you.
Yeah.
Right? You don't want to change them.
No.
But if you're on the call, you know.
Yeah, that's
You know. So just because you get someone who is maybe not a cheerleader, maybe you wanted more of a cheerleader, maybe you wanted more of a warm hug, doesn't matter.
doesn't matter.
If I'm going to come and coach you, Brooke and I are going to come and coach you, you best believe I'm going to say, hey, that wasn't good enough. That wasn't up to standard. Do it this way. Try it again. Right? It's like I got an email the other day of someone being like, hey, could you just pass me because of this? Right? And I was like, look, I don't pass people just because. You weren't up to standard. I'm not passing you.
Right, you're doing them a disservice if you pass
This
them.
is what I mean. I will not change my personality or being direct for anyone's sake. Because at the end of the day, I know even though it's rubbing you the wrong way, potentially, it's not going to serve you. So I do it from a place of love.
Right, and then if you let that Reddit post, if you let that post change you, you're shrinking to be more palatable for some random who wasn't ready to step off the fucking train.
And I would not be challenging women on their limiting beliefs.
No. Leadership is a strength. It is
yeah.
a strength.
Oh,
You
yeah.
are the queen, they
Yeah.
are the guest. You are the queen, they are the guest.
Exactly.
No, and like no one who likes window shopping? Not me.
No.
I would not.
Right?
I would. Okay, look, I would never. This is just me personally. I can't
Yeah.
speak on behalf of everybody. I would never go to the shops and just look around. I'm going because I'm going to buy. Even if I don't have anything to buy, I'm not window shopping.
Yeah.
I'm not.
I've never done that in my life.
No.
Yeah.
Like, don't jump on a call because you're curious. You're jumping on a call because you have a problem. Just come on.
And admit it.
Admit
That's
it.
the first step is you admit it. Okay, step one, what is it? Alcoholics Anonymous is awareness? Is that, or is
Right.
it admitting that you have a problem?
Well, admitting that you have a problem.
Okay,
Well,
yeah.
hang on.
I don't know.
Awareness,
It's
yeah.
good. We've never been in AA. That's good. But like, admit to yourself that you have a problem. So when you go on, please be open-minded because you're going to pay for a coach to keep you accountable. So what I say to the girls, a good closer is the taste test of the accountability that you are so fucking wishing that someone would give you.
Oh.
That's what our jobs are as closers.
And coaches.
Yes.
Yes. Like,
Yes.
we're like, you're not meant to, a good coach, right? To me, a
good
good coach
coach.
is someone who is not your best friend, but who is literally like going to tell you exactly what is up.
What you need.
What you need, exactly.
What you want.
They're going to hold up the mirror even when they don't want to, even when they're like, oh gosh, we're back to this again,
Trust
but I'm
me,
going to
we-
do it.
Yeah, we say stuff all the time that we're like, oh, I don't want to have this conversation because I love her so much. But it's like,
Oh, yeah.
if I don't, she's not going to progress.
Right. One of my all-time favorite members, love her to bits. She was in my DMs the other day and she just went to town on like some feedback. Yeah, just like, oh, I don't like Boom City and I don't like this and this hasn't been transparent and I think you need to do this and I think you need to do that. And I had written out a post. So I was like, I'm done. Like, that's it. There's enough. It's enough. And I deleted it all, obviously, because I just needed to I always respond, but then I delete it. Yep, just to get it out, to get, get it out off my mind. And then I go to bed and I wake up the next day and I feel way better.
Yeah.
So I extend my reaction time. And then I recorded it and I was like, I love you, you know that, but I am going to disagree with you. And here's why.
Yeah.
And I just like I communicated myself so well that she actually said, wow, you're right. I'm sorry.
Amazing.
You know?
You stood in your truth.
I stood in my truth and I was
Yeah.
like, no, I'm not going to let you, like, giving feedback is one thing.
Yeah.
Like, giving feedback that's kind of condescending and more of a dig at you, that's not okay. And I'm not going to just take that.
Yeah. See, that's the nice thing as well, because even though your personality style as a closer is the warm hug,
Yeah.
you won't back down though.
Oh, no.
Because you can still hug someone and be like, hey, I got you, but like you can't walk all over me.
No.
Yeah.
Exactly right.
Yeah.
So I will fucking fight for you and I will hold that door open.
Yeah.
I will, even if it's with one finger that I've got left, I will hold it open. That's the way that I will do it. And I'll do it in a way that you feel so damn empowered to step through the door. But yeah, I'm never pushing you through.
Yeah.
And you cannot, the moment you walk all over me is like, yeah, no, actually it never happens anymore. Because like
No,
I'm the queen, you're the
exactly.
guest. I'm the queen, you're the guest.
Yeah. Well,
That's it.
We don't allow those women into she cells anyway. Like, well, not anymore.
No.
Right?
No.
That's it. It's the standard.
Yeah.
So I think that's great.
Yeah. If you're confused about your sales style, I have made a digital product for you to help you actually be able to identify who you are. And this came from an activity that I did with one of my very first mentors when I quantum leaped, I like to call it what I did. And I stepped into my sales identity, my 10 out of 10 sales identity, who I wanted to be on a sales call. I did this activation exercise. And I wasn't her yet by a fucking long stretch, but I knew who I wanted to be and who I was becoming.
Yeah.
Because I got so clear on what she looked like, and I want to be able to gift that to you guys. And I want you to get clear on who, maybe not who you are right now, but who you want to become when you are on a sales call. So there's going to be a quiz for you to do, some reflection journal entry work that you can get super clear on what your she sells identity is, your 10 out of 10 sales identity.
Yeah. So click the link below. That will take you to our Becoming Her hub. Honestly, like, we have these products because we care about you. It is time for you to step into your self-development. But yeah, it is really important to find your personality style as a closer.
Right.
Like, we're all different and you need to find it if you do want to be a powerhouse. That's just it.
And we also have these products because we get it. Like, you might not be ready to spend 10 grand and that's okay. But I'm not like hearing an excuse about you not being able to spend $50. You know what I mean?
Don't get me started.
So yeah, right. So this work can be done for literally the price that you pay for a dinner or for
Not even.
a coffee,
a milkshake.
or a milkshake, a boost juice,
Literally.
a matcha.
Just do a matcha. Just do something where you take a micro commitment into stepping into the woman that you always said you were going to become. And guess what? You're not going to have me being direct all up in your face. You're not going to have the warm hug from Brooke just yet. But this is our invitation to you to actually do the damn thing that you said you were always going to do.
Start the fucking race.
Yeah.
Start.
Don't keep
the
looking.
whistle is gone. You're still on the fucking start line. No, it's more like gun now. It's like how louder can we make you get off that start line? Because here's the thing. You know you have a problem.
Yeah.
You know you have a problem, but you're at the start line and for whatever reason, you're not starting the race.
Yeah.
So this is giving you an option to start in a way that feels safe.
I love that. You have the problem, but also you have the personality to fix the problem. You just have to find what it is.
Yeah.
Find
and
that
maybe
little
you're
light.
not her yet. And that's cool. I wasn't her.
Yeah.
If you read my identity activation that I did, I'm her now.
Yeah.
But I was not her.
Same.
I was not her. But I was okay in that messy middle because I was becoming her.
Let's leave it there. That was so cute.
There's my warm hug for you.
Boom. Fucking just do it. Stop complaining. Love you.
Love you guys.
Change the game.